Hello everyone, we are Group 21. Our research topic is Women's Rising Economic Power and De-stereotyping of Otome games. Otome games are story-oriented romantic games targeted at female audiences. The earliest Otome game in China was 恋与制作人, which was launched in 2017. In the earlier stage of its launch, the image of the female lead was set as a Marista type. She is lovely, kind, and gentle, but lacks the ability to stand on her own feet. And the main storyline contained a large number of plots where the male characters came to rescue the female lead when she was in danger. Several years later, many Otome games began to emerge in the market. These new games started to design the female lead's image to be more powerful and proactive. The newest games introduced male characters of equal or subordinate status and added plots where the female lead helps the male characters in trouble, emphasizing the independence of female personality and the equality of power relations. Therefore, we can observe that the Otome games are gradually making changes to break away from the stereotypical narrative of relationships. So, what are the reasons related to this? We turn our attention to the women's rising economic power and try to find the connection between them. So, here are our findings, the mechanism. The change of the demand side due to women's rising economic power is the practical application of economic empowerment theory. First, at the cognitive level, from an individual perspective, women's financial independence enhances self-efficacy, reinforcing their belief in their ability to achieve goals independently and fostering greater self-awareness. From a group perspective, women's economic participation can challenge traditional gender divisions of labor, reshaping perceptions of power dynamics between the sexes and promoting gender equality. Also, with higher female participation in the market, especially in the media industry, the culture change can be accelerated. This makes the demand side pursue these stereotypical contents. Second, it can influence discourse power. As women's purchasing power grows, their voices are amplified and their demands receive more attention, strengthening their influence. This makes the demand side have stronger discourse power. As demand side changes, the supply side responds. According to consumer sovereignty theory, in a market-driven economy, consumer preferences shape the direction of product innovation, so the supply side has the motivation to make these stereotypical contents to meet the demand need. Similarly, based on Porter's 5 forces framework, specifically buyer bargaining power, as women's discourse power grows, so does their bargaining power as consumers. This enables them to demand better representation and reject products that fail to meet their expectations. So the supply side has pressure to make change. These dynamics encourage game developers to adapt, contributing the creation of more de-stereotypical contents. That's all. Thanks for your attention.